Hello and welcome back to another video. The Algerian national team are finally returning back in action against the Nigerian national team. That's right, Algeria against Nigeria. Friday, the 9th of October 2020, 7:30 kickoff and 8:30 kickoff in other time zones. The game taking place in Klagenfurt in Austria at the Jacques Le Mans Arena, which has only got space for about 2,000-3,000 supporters if there were fans. So we're probably choosing this small stadium because there are no supporters allowed to attend, although I expect one or two Algerians to be climbing the fences of Austria to see the national team in action. And this game, we don't know about the television yet. I'm guessing it's a friendly, so beIN Sports aren't contracted to it. So it may well be that Canal Algeria and A3 and all those channels have got it, and beIN Sports might choose to buy it. So hopefully it's going to be free to air on the Algerian television channels. That's what we hope for. Of course, the game might not even be televised if there's no fans. There might not even be any cameras. So we have to wait and see on that one, I'm afraid. But it's a good game. It's two good teams, two of the semi-finalists from the last Africa Cup of Nations. And of course, Algeria, last time they played Nigeria, Riyad Mahrez scored that late free kick right at the end and Hafid Daraji went wild. And Algeria beat Nigeria by 2-1. There was a penalty by Igalo. Igalo's now retired for Nigeria, so he won't be involved in this game. But we're going to preview the match and see what we've got to look forward to. So firstly, the predicted lineup for Algeria. We've actually now got a 25-man squad. We've got a few problems with players and visas. Baghdad Bounedjah is a doubt to play because he can't get a visa for Austria. So Oussama Darfalou has been called up into the squad. So it looks like Andy Delors is probably going to start unless Bounedjah gets his visa sorted very quickly and arrives in time and gets a training session done. Andy Delors is expected to lead the line for the Algerian national team with no Slimani and no Bounedjah if he doesn't get his visa. Something we wanted to see. We wanted to see Delors play more games, start more games. Of course, Bounedjah has been so lethal in an Algeria shirt. Delors hasn't really had the chance, apart from when he started against Tanzania or AFCON. He also scored against Mali in a friendly last year. I want to see what Delors can do. He's a little bit shorter than the likes of Bounedjah and Slimani, but he's better with his feet than his head, I believe. So let's see what Delors can do. So I think Delors could start the game if Bounedjah doesn't sort out the visa problem. Darfalou could start up front, of course, instead the guy that plays in Holland. But if you look at the team and look at what Belmadi usually goes with, you expect Raïs Bolhi to be in goal. You expect Ben Sebaini to be a left back. You expect Mandy to play at centre half. The other centre back is up for debate. We could see the new boy Medioub. We could see Mehdi Tahara, or we could see Maxime Spano. But of course, in friendlies, you do get up to 6 substitutes, so expect the defence to be shuffled around during the game. And you can also expect probably Mehdi Zafan to play at right back because Belmadi trusts him, even though he's in the second division in Russia. So the back four relatively picks itself. Zafan or Halamia could play at right back. I think Zafan, Belmadi trusts him more, but we could see some new players because that's what friendlies are all about, testing new players, seeing if they're good enough. So you can see my predicted lineup anyway. That's the team that I think will start. In the midfield, you're going to have the classic Belmadi trio of Feghouli, Goudiora and Ismail Benassa. Might see Medizo Kane play at some point. I think we will see Medizo Kane play at some point. He might even start the game as well. But if Belmadi goes with his tried and trusted lineup, expect to see Feghouli, Goudiora and Ismail Benassa in the central midfield. Mehdi Abid also on the bench as well. But I think that's a very likely midfield three, the three we've always seen. If Goudiora is not fit to play, so Kane could make his debut for Algeria in centre mid. No Badawi in this squad. And then up front, I mentioned Bounedjah is probably going to miss out due to the visa problem unless this changes last minute. So Andy Delors I expect to lead the line. Riyad Mahrez on the right hand side and Saïd Benrahma or Brahimi on the left. Let's go for Benrahma. We know what Brahimi can do. He's on the wrong side of 30 now, is he? He's getting a little bit older. So maybe a chance to see what Benrahma could do in an Algeria shirt. He's played so many games for Brentford. He's hardly actually played for Algeria. We've rarely seen him. Benrahma missed the AFCON through injury, so we ended up taking Belaili and Brahimi. No Belaili this time around. Yassine Brahimi's on the bench probably for this one. I think Saïd Benrahma deserves to start the game. I want to see Benrahma and what he can do, and he's probably a big part of Algeria's future going into the World Cup qualifying and potential World Cup in Qatar. So Benrahma's a big player, and test him against a good African nation in Nigeria. They'll have a good side. They'll have a good lineup. They've always got a good team, Nigeria, no matter what the occasion is. So I expect it to be a really good game. Two of the best teams in Africa for sure. Two of the highest ranked FIFA nations. Brahimi can play, of course. Of course, we could see them interchange during the game as part of the 6 substitutions. But like I say, Ben Rahma is the one I want to see, so that's the team. I want you to let me know in the comments below your predicted lineups for this game. Do you agree with my team? What players do you want to see play? Do you want to see Zerkane and Medioub play from the start, or do you want to see the tried and trusted team, the team we all know and love, and the team that won the AFCON? So let me know in the comments below your predicted XI for Algeria against Nigeria. Let's look at the Nigerian team now. And it's a relatively young, fresh side. There's no Osimhen. I think they called up Osimhen and he's pulled out the squad. So no Osimhen. He's gone to Napoli now. He's a good player. So fortunately we don't have to come up against him. But they've got the likes of Alex Iwobi. They've got Chukwueze. They've got Ahmed Musa. They've got some good players. It's going to be a good test for our back line. We've already proved we're good enough to beat it last summer in Egypt. Let's do it again, but this time in Austria. Speaking of Austria, it's not the hot African weather conditions we're used to. It's going to be a chilly, cloudy evening in Austria, in Klagenfurt, wherever that is. So expect a different type of temperature for the Algerian players to be playing in. They're used to the heat. They're not used to this, apart from Mahrez in Manchester. They're not used to cold temperatures. Let's see if that plays any impact in this game. A little bit chilly. I don't think we'll be seeing any gloves though. But that is the match preview. I think Algeria will probably look to win the game. I'm going to say we're going to win the game 2-1 like we did at the Africa Cup of Nations. Let me know your score predictions in the comments down below. So like I say, I want to see down below what your score predictions for the match are for Algeria and Nigeria. I think 2-1. What do you think? Let me know. Who do you think is going to score? I want to see what your predictions are and your predicted lineups are. But Algeria taking on Nigeria, a game important if you want to go up in the FIFA rankings, a game important, see where Algeria are after a year. We're going to see where this team are and if they're still up to it, if they've got better, if they've got worse, and ultimately if we're still as good as we think we are, because we still haven't lost for ages. I don't think we've lost for about 2 years, which is crazy, but 2 years unbeaten under Belmadi. Let's keep it that way. Let's get a win under the belt against Nigeria and then get ready for the Mexico game. So that is the end of the video. That's the preview, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the game. An interesting press conference from Jamal Belmadi, who said Houssam Aouar has always dreamed of playing for France. So he said they worked behind closed doors to try and get Aouar in. He said he did everything he could. But he said ultimately Aouar dreamed of playing for France and we've missed out on him. So that's a real shame. Are we going to see the same happen with Cherki, Gouiri, Ait Nouri and all those players? We're going to have to wait and see. I think every case is different. You've seen Zerkane and Medioub come into the side. But Belmadi also spoke about Rafulu coming into the squad. He said Zinedine Farhat is an injury doubt for the games. And we also might see Murabah as the third keeper over Duka if Duka can't get his visa either. So a few of these Middle Eastern players can't get visas to go to Austria, which is a bit of a concern. But hopefully that gets fixed and sorted soon. But Belmadi always knows what he's doing, a straight talker. It looks like Aouar's gone. Focus on the players we have. We've got good players, we've got a good team. We're playing Nigeria. Like I say, I want score predictions and predicted lineups in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the game. I'll see you next time.